Voice assistants are, following the Google definition, a quote-unquote digital assistant that uses voice recognition, language processing algorithms, and voice synthesis to listen to specific voice commands and return relevant information, or perform specific functions as requested by the user. The first instance of a voice assistant stems out of the year 1922 and was called Radio Rex. Radio Rex's only purpose was to jump when it heard its name, Rex. The whole thing worked through an electromagnet tuned to the frequency similar to the vowel phoned of the word Rex. Now, almost 100 years later, voice assistants dominate the market. Apple's Siri is in every iPhone, starting with the iPhone 4S, and the Google Assistant is since wait, let me just ask myself. Okay Google, when were you created?
2016, or as I like to call it, the fun year.
And arguably the biggest of those, Alexa, is up since 2014 and has been sold over 100 million times. So in my never-ending stupidness, I decided to build an Alexa for myself. Because first of all, you can't change the name of the original Alexa to something cool, or second of all, I'm poor and this thing costs 39 bucks. This means I first have to develop a basic concept, and because I'm no loser and just use the Alexa API like a smart person would do, I'ma write it all myself. That means I need to make speech to text and connect everything to a few APIs. So I recently wanted to buy an Alexa, but then I saw that those shitty things are really fucking expensive. I got the Python script attached with this much code, and now I can write things in my Python, and it says it so like if I say something true, like I hate you, I think it's a rhyme. You see, it's also there. I decided that I would try giving Alexa a voice, but and I also wrote code to connect this to the thing, but it just takes up about like a minute or something to process simple code like global warming is a long-term rise in the average temperature of the Earth's climate system, and that takes like 2 minutes to say for Alexa, because my computer is really running well, it's not at its best, so the performance is pretty harsh, which means that I won't implement voice things, because basically not good. It's pretty much impossible to make its performance nice for me. And I add speech to text. So what you have to do now is you just simply go to Audacity, record an audio file, so, the command you want to say something like Alexa, what's the time? Alexa, how are you? Or in my case, I recorded an audio file that's named hello my fellow friend.wow, where I exactly say hello my fellow friend. And then you just have to start your script, wait for it to load, then you type in the name of your file, so hello my fellow friend.wave. If you make any spelling mistakes, it won't work. And then you start it. Wait a good minute, because this whole data gets sent to Google. Google tries to convert it, puts it back out, and then it eventually will send it to my thing. That just could take about a minute or two. There's it. Hello, my fellow Frey. Yeah, it didn't recognize the friend, but it's a start. It's a start. So it's really way easier than the normal Alexa use, where you have to talk and not stutter. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can now talk with Alexa and she gives me an answer. So if I like put my command for talking here into it, and they say something like hello, it will print out hello over here. And if I type in a command like time, it doesn't understand me. So now that we've named everything, we have like our things, and our Alexa API, I decided that I give my Alexa a personal name, which is Albert. It's here on the screen somewhere, but that's not important. Here, it's Albert. So I can talk directly with Albert. So the next step I'm about to do is connect Albert to Spotify, so that I can play directly songs from it. Music, play Come as you are, and enter this. Then I just have to skip this track. So I just do music skip. And you see, there's Come As You Are. I can also pause and unpause, so if I type music pause, you see it's playing, and if I type that, it's pausing. So the next thing I'm about to do is connect it to Google, so I can play YouTube videos or Google something. Okay, I'm gonna give you a short feature overview over my Alexa. I did a few commands. I can do it with my voice. So if I can give the time. So time. Yeah, there it is. The rest of it I'm going to use with not voice commands because they're taking a bit long. But I can also let it insult me. And there are a few different insults to this. I can also play Spotify tracks, so if I want to, like, you see I'm playing whatever this, and if I say, you know, Nirvana, it will choose the top song from Nirvana and then skip to it. So in this case it would be Smells Like Teen Spirit. I can also Google things, so if I type in if I type Google open YouTube, passes in the YouTube API and then just opens YouTube.
Future, innovation, and technology. These are the things we strive for in this world. And starting with this day, we have come one step closer to achieve an utopia of those principles. With the creation of our new, exciting voice assistant, we present to you Albert, the first voice assistant we also use by deaf or mute people, and thus taking society one step further. The innovative design allows for maximum efficiency and is a great example of not only modern, but beauty standards of every century. Furthermore, the simplicity allows for easy accessibility for people of all ages, and it only requires a few components to invoke a device more powerful than anything ever seen before.